Hi everyone, this is Ellie. The mystery event is now out. Make sure to check the event duration in your time zone. Per usual, I'll have the link to the official patch notes announcement in the video description. So now if we get started with the event. So the top is the encrypted mystery, which is the event story. Now you can click the sign next to the train, so this one right here, to advance in the story. You can also change the displayed male lead at the bottom left over here. At some points in the story, they will require evidence to progress. To obtain this, you will need to go through a certain number of stamina farming stages. You can click go here and it'll take you directly to which section you need to farm at, and then it'll then say how many attempts you need to do until the evidence drops. You can also revisit the story and evidence collected at the bottom right in Clue. And then you can flip through the pages here using the arrows. Also at the bottom right is script, which you can click to see the setting of the play, the roles of the characters, etc. Now, eventually at the end of the event story, you will need to vote for who you think is the culprit. It's okay if you get this wrong. In fact, to unlock 100% of the event story as recorded in Chronicle, you will need to go back to Clue and review whatever you didn't choose initially. Now, if we go back to the event main screen, Archive, the one on the right here, is where you're going to find stamina farming stages. If you are farming the evidence to advance in the story, they will indicate where to farm on the left. So this folder looking symbol on the left, and how many runs at the top, as I mentioned. But if you're really concerned about farming the wrong section, you can just use the automatic redirect from the story page that I previously mentioned. So in addition, the stages also drop 3 different types of event shop currency: the cigarette pack, silver coin, and customs gold unit. For this event, only the event illustras carry drop bonuses. Per usual, you can check up here. And so make sure to grab the clearance SR from the event shop before you start really grinding, as it does carry a bonus. And so to prioritize getting the clearance SR, it's recommended to farm Street. As you can see, there are different sections. It's recommended to farm Street and then difficulty 3, or the highest one you can manage. So for stamina consumption, the recommendation is to first clear all stages, then farm for the evidence required for the story. Difficulty 3 is most stamina efficient, but difficulty 1 is quickest. Then when you've completed the story, you can farm the highest difficulty you can for the first 3 sections, so excluding Mansion. And the drops, as I mentioned, these correspond to different event shops. Now, speaking about event shops, you can access it through Global Enterprise here in the middle. There are 3 different shops. Splendor Cloth and Ocean Grocer will be unlocked later on. As I mentioned, the 3 shops use different currency, as you can see on the top right here. So first priority is to exchange for clearances SR, then paints, then, the whatever profile event items, like the avatar and the avatar frame. Again, this is based on your interest and need. And then for materials, whatever you need. Personally, I always go for the skill packs. Of note, the Pictura EXP materials this time are not worth it to buy from the event shop, so you'd rather farm for these in practice, per usual. Escort mission here is the challenge mode. This will become available on the 3rd day of the event, and then per usual I will provide more info on it in the pinned comment when this mode releases. And I'm also thinking about uploading my own run for reference, so you can stay tuned for that. So for the gacha this time, you can access it through Shadows of Time on the left over here from the event main screen, or directly from the home screen, per usual. Now also, we do have the rate up choice function over here. I already used it. If you wish for an SR, that one will be guaranteed in the first 10 pull. If you wish for an SSR, it guarantees that the first event SSR you get is the one you choose. Specific rates are listed in details here. Something to note, moving forward, I will be changing the way I discuss the illustras in my videos. For this event and in the future, I will not be going over the specifics of the cards because the detailed illustra guides for the SSRs are already up on my Notion site, which will be linked in the video description and in the pinned comment. So instead of the specifics, I'll be providing very brief summaries of the cards and my overall pull recommendation. Obviously, all of these comments are made from a combat standpoint alone. So for Alkaid SSR, this is an unconventional healer. It is heavily reliant on manual combat and sometimes can work against your favor when you don't use it optimally. For Lars SSR, this is a decent AoE main damage dealer that can self-cleanse damage over time and charges fast but doesn't have impressive burst damage. It's not reliant on ult levels, but the ult effect does increase with levels. So overall, if you're lacking AoE damage, you can consider pulling for Lars. If you're lacking a healer, you can consider pulling for Alkaid. However, compared to all released healers and healers to be released, this one is definitely most reliant on manual and is not intuitive to use. So if you're not in dire need of a healer, I'd recommend holding off. Now, with that said, you may refer to my SSR planning guides on Notion for more details. about the event Pictura this time, the 3-star one is not increase initial ult charge, so from a combat standpoint, it's not worth pulling. Obviously, they are very cute. Before I end the video, I want to mention the Sleepless Skies plan. So during the event, you can complete the quests in this checklist to accumulate progress and then also obtain materials here. Now, to participate in this, you will need to have completed Common Story 16.3 and reach level 12. So if you buy the advanced plan, you'll obtain 1 outfit. If you buy the advanced plan premium, you'll obtain 2 outfits plus the exclusive avatar frame, which I can show you here. This one. You can also obtain the outfit from the outfit packs in the general shop. If you go to shop and then Sleepless Skies here. However, the advanced plans are more worth it to purchase. Based on CN, these outfits do eventually rerun only in the form of the outfit packs minus the diamonds. So that'll be all for the video. Please like and subscribe.